Max Verstappen has previously threatened to retire from F1 over sprint race fears as team bosses warn of chaos. Max Verstappen has been warned F1 rule changes he dislikes will cause chaos at next weekend's Azerbaijan Grand Prix. The Red Bull star has pushed against the increase in sprint races over fears the sport was deviating from its DNA. Max Verstappen has previously threatened to retire from F1 over sprint race fears as team bosses warn of chaos. The Dutchman has even threatened to walk away from the sport despite his dominance if bosses pursue changes. Williams team boss cha0s has now predicted the sprint race in Baku could cause chaos as drivers battle for position. The ex-Mercedes man said, "Regardless of whether the rules change or not, a sprint race weekend on that tight, twisty circuit where you go through the section near the castle is going to cause some chaos. It will be a sprint race weekend, possibly with minor changes to the rules that we had before. That work is now going on in the background to see how we should restructure that race weekend and what the consequences are for everyone." F1 bosses decided to double the number of sprint races for 2023 after the success of the format last season. However, it is yet to be decided if a new format will be trialed in Baku after receiving backing from team bosses. It would see Friday's qualifying session set the grid for Sunday's race with a separate three-part knockout session for the sprint on Saturday. The shorter race would therefore become a standalone event without the jeopardy of losing positions in the race. The latest dire prediction comes just weeks after Verstappen threatened to hang up his helmet over disagreements on the sport's future. The 25-year-old explained, "I hope there won't be too many changes, otherwise I won't be around for too long. I am not a fan of it at all. When we do all that kind of stuff, the weekend becomes very intense and we already do a lot of races. But it is not the right way to go about it. And even if you change the format, I don't find that is in the DNA of Formula One to do these kind of sprint races. F1 is about getting the most out of it in qualifying and have an amazing Sunday over a long race distance. That is the DNA of the sport and I don't understand why we need to change that."